Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bosch blog, your go-to space for all things bullet journaling, books, and beyond. If you're new here, I'm Brittany, and I'm excited for you to join me today. Today, we are setting up my 2025 bullet journal. Happy New Year. It's still January, so Happy New Year. You definitely don't want to miss this. It's pretty simple, fun, and enjoyable. Before we dive into everything, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you'll never miss an update. So here we're looking at my cover page for the year. Hello 2025, real simple curtain kind of thing. Next up, we have my word of the year. Do you guys do a word of the year? I have done one every year for a couple years now. This one's actually a repeat from a couple years ago. So this is balance is my word of the year because my life is way out of balance. So here we go. We're trying. So I actually have a worksheet that helps me figure out this word of the year. So I'll link it below in the description. But it's really cool how it works, and then you work through different things. It prompts you on the worksheet, and then you discover your word of the year. So for my spread, this is what I did last year. I really liked it, but last year was really colorful, and this year we're going with just black and gold. I don't know. Last time I did that, COVID happened. Hopefully that doesn't happen this year. So we just have a definition, and then I wrote out what my intentions are regarding balance. So here you see me struggling with spacing because I am psycho with spacing. So I try to pro tip, use a pencil to get your spacing right. So we have the word of the year there with a quote at the end, and then our next one is the goals. So once I decide on my word of the year, I kind of and after I talk about my intentions with it, I kind of break those down into smart goals to make it simple. So the goals are specific, they're measurable, they're achievable. I don't know what the R means or the T, but they're not outlandish. So I filled those all out. I had to do 6 this year. Last year I did 5. This year the spread required 6. So we made another one. Next up is my zone cleaning. So I do zone cleaning because your girl's busy and I can't clean this whole house every weekend, every other weekend. So I break it down into 4 different steps, and every week something's getting cleaned so that at the end of the month, the entire house is cleaned. And then we also do a weekly refresh because, you got to wipe down stuff every week, your toilet and your counters. Ew. So moving on. We are doing a when did I last spread this year. So this kind of goes hand in hand into zone cleaning. Because the true thought process of zone cleaning is something gets touched once a month so that you have minimal upkeep. But let's face it, Brittany does not clean the baseboards or the drapes once a month. So those are on a quarterly rotation. So this is going to help me remember when I washed my comforter last, or when I washed the drapes in the living room last, or when I wiped down the walls, because found a big cobweb coming from the kitchen ceiling the other day. That was kind of gross, so that got cleaned. But I found this little inspiration on Pinterest. I got tired of writing the same exact thing, so I used those little quotation things, which means exactly what the one above says. But moving on here, I don't know why I do this every year because I never keep up with it, but we're going to try. We're going to make a really hard effort, a really honest effort this year to do a Bujo theme plan. So I kind of plan out what themes I'm going to do every month. Sometimes they change. Very rarely do they change once I plan them. So we have a little box for every month of the year. Next spread is 2025 new movies watched. I keep track of the new movies we watch every year. Not every movie we watch because we rewatch a lot of movies. So we're going to keep track of what movies we're watching that are new. We're going to write the date and we're going to write what we thought about it in like out of 5 stars. So that's my journal for 2025, my beginning pages. Thank you for joining me. If you made it this far, I talked for 5.5 minutes. So have a great one and Happy New Year.